Are you using Pinterest for your business but still struggling to get traffic to your website? Are your pins just not getting clicked on? It might just be because your profile is not optimized properly. And when your profile isn't optimized, your audience can't find you. So in today's video, we are going to jump into how to optimize your Pinterest profile in order to get found on Pinterest. Hey there, I'm Erica, Pinterest marketing strategist, helping business owners make Pinterest marketing easy with simple strategies that get results. As we get started today, I want you to give me a thumbs up down below if you've ever heard the term Pinterest SEO, or maybe you've heard SEO before, but not necessarily with Pinterest. SEO, or search engine optimization, is a term we hear a lot when it comes to our website. Are we search engine optimized? Meaning, are we using the right keywords on our website to rank on Google or other search engines? But when you pair SEO with Pinterest, it seems to take on a different meaning. But not really, because Pinterest is a search engine. It's a visual search engine. Your Pinterest profile, your pins, your images, your boards, everything needs to be optimized in order for you to show up in search results on Pinterest, just like your website needs to be optimized in order to show up on search results on Google. But outside of using keywords on your pins, how do you really optimize your Pinterest profile? It's a question I get a lot. It's a question that I get so often that I actually created a mini course all about how to properly optimize your Pinterest profile. It's called the Pinterest Boost Blueprint. I'll include a link to it down in the description below. But in today's video, I really wanted to break down that process and what it looks like so you can get started optimizing your Pinterest profile today. If you're not optimized, you're not found. And that is a quote by yours truly, and it is 1000% true. If your profile is not optimized, your customers, your audience cannot find you on Pinterest. It really is the foundation to everything else you're going to do on Pinterest. It's the foundation to your overall success. When your account is properly optimized, that means your audience or your ideal customer can find you. They can join your email list. You can generate leads into your funnel for free. So let's talk about all the areas that you need to focus on when it comes to optimizing your Pinterest profile. Now, when I start working with a new client inside my Pinterest marketing agency, the first thing that I do is keyword research. I do keyword research for all of their content, all of their topics, all of their products or services. And once I know the keywords, then I can jump into optimization. If you're curious about how to do keyword research on Pinterest, hop into this video here for 3 ways to do keyword research right on the Pinterest platform. So the first place to start with profile optimization is your profile info. Now, when I say profile info, I'm talking about your profile photo, your profile name. Yes, you can change it and add keywords, and your profile description. For your profile photo, I recommend that you use the same photo that you use across all of your social channels. Now, this not only helps users recognize you and your brand, but it also helps build brand awareness. So if you have a large following on Instagram and then somebody sees one of your pins over on Pinterest, they might be more likely to click because they recognize your picture. Next up is your profile name. Now, let me ask you a question. Did you know that your profile name is searchable? Meaning you can use not only your name or your business name here, but you can also use keywords. So keywords might be what you do, who you help, who you serve, what products you offer. So for this reason, because this area is searchable, I highly recommend that not only should you be using your name, if you are your brand, but also what you do or who you help. For instance, Erica, marketing strategist, or Erica, Pinterest strategist, or maybe you're a social media manager. So maybe your name and social media marketing specialist. But if you are a product seller, maybe you would use your business name and also what kind of products you sell. So if you sell gift boxes, maybe it's your business name and then what kind of gift boxes you have, gift boxes for every occasion, for instance. Whatever it is, use descriptive keywords here to further your profile optimization. Now, directly below your profile name, you will find your profile description. Now, this is very similar to the bio section on Instagram, for example, and it is also searchable. So once again, you'll want to be using descriptive keywords here to describe your product or services so that your audience can find you. This will help further your optimization once again. Now, this is not a place to keyword stuff. You want to make sure that your profile description is written in paragraph form, just like you're talking to a friend. Tell them what you do, but use keywords. So if you are a service provider, your profile description may say something like, I help business owners get more sales and leads with Pinterest ads and Pinterest organic marketing. Does that sound familiar? Or as a formula, I like to stick with I help keyword with keyword so they can keyword and keyword. Be sure to write that down. So once we have the profile info taken care of, it is time to jump into your Pinterest boards. Now, when it comes to your boards, you want to think more business and less personal. I know we have tons of recipe boards, tons of home decor projects, but unless your business is relevant to those particular topics, maybe you're a food blogger or you design homes, you should make those boards private. If you want to learn more about what boards you should really have on your profile, you can check out this video here. So when we talk about board optimization, we're referring to the board title and the board description, both of which are searchable and both of which should have relevant keywords to the topic or the products that you're going to be saving to that board. Let's take a look at a quick example here of what that looks like. Okay, so let's talk about your board titles. Remember, they are searchable, and we want to talk about what they should look like versus what they shouldn't look like. So if you look at the example on the left, we have food written out with a space between each letter. Now, this looks really cool. And if somebody were to land on your profile and you had all of your boards written this way, they probably would think it looked really pleasing to the eye, right? However, the code, Pinterest writes the code for food written out this way is /food with a space between each letter. Now, the opposing way to do it, the correct way, would be to not put a space between each letter, because this one over here, this is how people are going to enter food in the search bar. Food written with no spaces between it, and Pinterest, the code that they're going to search for is food with no dashes in between each letter. So when we're writing our board titles, we need to think about keywords, but we also want to be sure to write our titles in the way that they would be searched for. If we're going to write them this way, like we have here on the left, they may not show up in search results. Okay, so we just saw how we should be writing our board titles when it comes to optimization. But the second area we need to focus on, and we can't forget about, is the board description. Y'all, this is a free space that Pinterest is giving us in order to further optimize our boards, meaning we can further help our content that we're saving there show up on the right search results. And I cannot tell you how many clients I start working with that have not utilized this area. So when you use this area and use keywords and you tell people what this board is about, and then you save pins to that board with the same keywords and relevant content, then that is when the magic happens. You're essentially giving Pinterest more confidence in that pin and how it is related to a search for that particular topic. So when you're talking about saving pins to boards, you want to make sure that they are the most relevant pins to that same board title and board topic. Now let's take a look at a quick example of a really good board description. Okay, each board should have a keyword-rich description detailing exactly what the board is about. So I like to try to use applicable keywords in a paragraph form, no keyword stuffing. And when you do it this way, you will absolutely help your board, your content, your products reach more of your target audience. So let's look at this example. We have the board title as gift box ideas, and the description is gift box ideas for any occasion, whether you're looking for a care package, a self-care package, spa gift boxes, or personalized gift boxes. We've included a variety of gift box ideas for your best friend, for women, for your girlfriend, or for your best friend, plus gift box ideas for birthday celebrations. Now, all of those are keywords. Let's look at it. Care package, self-care package, spa gift boxes, personalized gift boxes. Personalized is definitely a keyword. Then ideas for your best friend or for women or your girlfriend, and then birthday celebrations. So remember, when you're using board description, when you're writing your board description, just use keywords, but write it in paragraph form. Just write it like you're telling your best friend exactly what this board is about. Okay, so now that we have your profile info and your boards taken care of, it's time to jump into optimizing your pins. Now, I think when we think of Pinterest optimization, pins is the first thing that we think about. But after watching this video, you now know that there's a bit more to it than just your pins. But I still want to cover the pins because Pinterest is really looking at more than you think. The 4 main things that Pinterest is looking at when it comes to your pin is your pin titles, your pin description, the text that you use on your pin image itself, and the picture that you use if you're using an image or more than just text. So your pin title and your description are really where you're going to want to use keywords. I say for the pin title, up to 2 relevant keywords. And then in the pin description, again, don't keyword stuff here. It should be in paragraph form and it should tell a user exactly what that pin is about and what they'll find when they click on that pin and go to your website. Next is the text on your pin. It should be relevant to the pin title that you've used, as well as the pin description and even the URL that you're sending to. Lastly is the pin image. So Pinterest can actually see the image that you're using in your pin. So if you're writing about the top beaches in Florida, but the image that you use is of a living room, then chances are that pin is going to rank lower than had you used an image of a beach. See how that works? All right, I know we covered a lot today, but I hope that this gives you some tangible takeaways, some things that you can implement into your profile today in order to start seeing more traction and traffic from Pinterest. As I mentioned before, I have an entire program on proper Pinterest optimization. If you're keen to learn a little bit more about that and you want a step-by-step approach to help you get set up the right way, I'll include the link to that program down below. And don't forget, when you're optimized, you're found. That's it for today's video. Thanks so much for joining me. Until next time, happy pinning.